Hi guys, Sweetie Sue's here. It's been a while. It's been a hot second. I am so sorry. Life has kind of gotten away. This is my new little guy, Carlos. He's a part long-haired Chihuahua. We're not sure what his other half is, but he's my new baby. And if you haven't noticed, I'm in a different room than I'm normally in when I do my vlogs because we bought a house. That video will be coming soon as well. I still have a couple things I want to wrap up before I do a home tour, but we're really excited to be in our new house. We couldn't be happier with the layout. It's just everything we're hoping to find. So I'm going to get started with my thrift vlogs. I tried my best to go back all the way to April to try to find the things that I've been finding. I'm sure I'm missing a ton of stuff, but this will be a mix of things that I'm keeping for myself and things that I plan on selling. So say bye-bye for now. So first off, I'm going to start out with the accessories, which is what I normally do. I found these incredible wooden bead cherries necklace, and it actually came with matching earrings. The matching earrings they're these beads. They're a little loud, and it's really hard to wear this with anything unless it's like black, just because of the contrast of it. But I love it. I've worn it several times since I've gotten it. Next up, we'll start with the non-Bakelite bangles. I have these bangles. They all tested negative. I'm guessing most of them are lucite, but nonetheless, they're vintage. No seams. Really pretty. I've worn them with a lot of different outfits already. And then I found these really cool earrings. And they kind of reminded me of like the Dazzleite earrings, so maybe somebody tried to make their own. But they're red with a really pretty gold flake. And the same day that I found those, I found these. And the same thing, they're black with gold flake. So I love that. Vintage style. They're stud back, so I can totally wear them, no problem. Next item is this really cool Mexican sterling silver. I can't think of the name of the stone. I want to say malachite. I think that's it. And it says Escorcia, Mexico. So yeah, it's from Mexico. Really pretty green stones. And then next up, Bakelite. I was at, so Dave and I attended TikiCon. I'd hoped to put a video together, but you know what? I enjoyed myself. I had a good time. Didn't worry about vlogging or taking video of anything, and I'm glad I did it that way because I had so much more fun. Not stressing out about trying to get a video together, but maybe next year I'll go back to doing a video because it was fun to do that last year. So when we were in Portland, of course, you know, one of the days that they didn't have a ton of tiki activities, we went thrifting, and we went to a couple of our favorite thrift stores that are there, a couple of the favorite vintage shops. Hollywood Vintage is one of our favorites. And so I got this bag of apple juice Bakelite buttons for, I think it was $4. And there's some really pretty ones in here. Like this one, I might actually try to turn that into a necklace or a brooch. And I might try to use the beads, or not the beads, the other small buttons on like a piece of jewelry or something. I also came across some Bakelite dice. If you follow me on Instagram, you already saw that. And I have some left over from the ones that I didn't use for my bracelet that I'm going to try to use for necklace. So maybe I'll incorporate these into them. And now for the Bakelite. I didn't find these. My dear friend Kat gave these to me. They're like an orange, like marmalade swirl. Really pretty. That was really sweet of her to pass these on to me. Thank you, Kat, if you're watching. And then I actually found these today. I was out on a break and got pulled into a thrift store by a dress in the window, and lo and behold, I found some Bakelite. So I found these. They call them, I guess, tomato red swirl. You can see the swirl there. They're really pretty. And then I found this black one alongside them. I'm guessing that they were all a set. They probably came from the same house. So my last piece of jewelry is pretty special. Growing up, I idolized Princess Diana. I loved the glamour of the clothes that she wore. And as a little girl, I think I remember I had a paper doll set that had a crown, and my dad went and laminated the crown, so I'd play dress up and use that crown. And so we were thrifting, and I came across one of the kind of rip-off reproduction rings, similar to the one that Princess Diana was given, in which now Kate, or Catherine Windsor, now wears. So I thought that was pretty cool. The nerd little girl in me had to have that. And then for shoes, I just recently found these. They're very similar to a pair that I already own that are my favorite shoes. I'll never part with them, but these don't fit me. So these will be in this shop soon. I'm not exactly sure on how old these are. I've done some research, and I've seen people advertise them as far back as the 40s and 70s. I feel like these are a little newer. I feel like the material underneath is more of a vinyl plastic, which would make me think these either came from the 60s or the 70s. But they're still so cool. I love that little detailing on the heel with the little house. So cool. Next up for shoes. Ooh, hold on, puppy's getting into something. Gotta stop the baby. He's always getting into something. Oh man, silly boy. And then the next pair of shoes I got were these by a brand called Just Libby. They're not vintage, but they're pretty 1940s vintage style. I just love the little peep toe on the front, how it overlaps here. Just kind of, it totally reminds me of the 40s. And they fit me, they're comfortable. I could totally wear these at some kind of function and wear them all night. And my last accessory is this purse. I found this really cool leather tooled purse at a local thrift shop here in town. You know, you can't go wrong with these. I love these. This is now, I think, my 4th tooled purse. But each of them are so different in their own way, and they're just so durable. And this one didn't smell funny. Sometimes you get them and they smell horrible. Like I had one that I bought on eBay, and it smelled like somebody had been smoking in the cigarette for or smoking cigarettes in the purse for like 40 years. It was disgusting. And I think I actually had to get rid of the purse because it smelled so bad. Okay, so now I'll move on to clothes. I'll start out with the clothes that I found for myself, and then I'll shift to the clothes that I plan on selling. So the first dress, I found this dress. It's probably got to be a uniform from like a hotel or maybe a diner. I think it's from the 80s. The brand is Angelica. It fits me. It's totally cute. I think it might be reserved for like a Halloween costume or something. But I love it. It was super cheap. Yeah, it has pockets. It's just what's not to love. And you can totally accessorize something like this easily. Next up, I recently thrifted this Hawaiian shirt. Now this is a men's Hawaiian shirt, but for whatever reason, my husband decided he didn't want it, so it's mine. And it fits me. I have worn it with high waist pants to make it look really cute and feminine, and just look at that print. All the drinks on there. I'll show the back, it's probably easier to show. And that print is to die for. The brand is made in Hawaii for Ross Sutherland, Honolulu. So I'm guessing this is 60s just based on the collar, the way it kind of flares. It might be late 50s even. And then the buttons are like a celluloid plastic or maybe even a resin, but they're meant to look like bamboo. But it's just so cool. I love it. Next up, I just found this cute housewife 60s dress, and I've worn it a couple times already with a slip under, of course, because it's very see-through. And I don't know, it's a really pretty green and blue floral pattern, and it's cute. It's cute, durable. Next up are reproduction dresses that I've thrifted recently. This one is by Voodoo Vixen, which is a brand I believe out of the UK. And it fit me, it's my size. It's really pretty blue, leopard print, and I think a dress like this would normally retail for about $60, so $6 was a steal to find it. And then the next one is also reproduction, and this is by Lindy Bop, which is also a UK brand. And same thing, I paid $5 for this. It's one that would retail higher for the USA, probably cheaper in the UK, but still an awesome brand. I love their stuff. I've got a couple of their pieces already. So it'll be nice to wear this in the fall, even though I'm wearing black now. It might be a fun office dress too. Okay, so now on to the things that I'll be reselling. Actually, the first thing I won't be. This is going to one of my friends. You know who you are. Really beautiful hoopeel Mexican top. I just love that embroidery. So gorgeous. So you know who you are. I'm holding it in ransom. Wink, wink. Okay, and then I found another Mexican top. This one fits me, and it's so cute with actually tried it on with capri pants, and just adorable. It'd be nice to wear around the house. Definitely probably wouldn't wear this to work, but really cute shirt. I love it. Okay, so on to the vintage dresses. I found this black, beautiful black. I think it's late 50s, early 60s. The material is a rayon. And it's got this beautiful black scarf that hangs behind it when you wear it. The brand is Reich. It's Reich Originals. There's the label. And I tried to do some research on it. I couldn't really find any other dresses with the same label, so I don't really know if there's any importance to this brand, or I just thought it was a cute cocktail dress and figured I could probably find a good home for it. Next up, I found this, I don't know if you'd call this gold or beige, but I found this 60s liquid satin dress, and it's got a really cute bow in the front. Definitely need to iron it before I take pictures with it. It's really pretty. It's a pity it doesn't fit, because it would be something nice to wear at a wedding or something formal. Really pretty dress. So that will be listed soon as well. And I say soon, meaning when I have time, which lately has been hard to come by, but I will make an effort eventually. Okay, so next up is, it's funny, the story with this dress was I spotted it, and my first initial thought was that it was a modern dress, just based on the colors. I looked at it and just, I don't know, to me it just looked modern. Well, so I think I was in line and it was near me, and so I went and I looked at the label, and lo and behold, it is a Dawn Loper Boutique Original. So Dawn Loper, if you don't know, was a fashion designer who did design work for film and television in the 40s and the 50s. He was a guest on the Lucy show, I think Lucy and Desi show, that season when they go to LA. He dressed a lot of celebrities. One of the things that's really popular right now, I've noticed, in mainstream fashion is the whole banana leaf print. It's like the white print with the green banana leaves, and it originates from the Beverly Hills Hotel, and it was actually wallpaper designed by Dawn Loper. So that's a little tidbit of, or fun fact, if you want to call it that. So I will be selling that dress. It's too small for me, sadly. It's a really cute summer dress. Okay, so next up, if my puppy doesn't rip anything up, is I found another, not Laura Ashley, I found another Gunny Sacks dress. Really nice, white, kind of cream, long sleeve with a corseted front, really pretty purple and pink flower design. So this will be going up on the store as well. I found this really pretty novelty print skirt, the Mexican print on it. One moment, my dog is kind of being a jerk. I might need to just keep him on my lap if I can. So I found this skirt. It's got really gorgeous design on it. Sadly, again, this does not fit, so this will be going in my shop. I might try to sell it on the novelty print Facebook group first, and then throw it up on my eBay site. So if you're interested, let me know. Next up is this gorgeous 40s dress. At first sight, I thought it was from the 80s. Be careful because of this fabric, because it's actually pretty thick. And I thought maybe somebody like designed it in the 80s, but then I found the label, and there's the label. Let's see. So that's definitely a vintage label. This dress is to die for. I would love to be able to fit in this thing, and I can't wait to find somebody a happy home for this. So beautiful 40s dress. Next up is also, I think, late 40s, early 50s. Again, this is another, this one I think might be homemade because there's no labels in it. It is in impeccable condition. It doesn't look like it was worn. I mean, it's beautiful. It's got 2 pockets on the front. And I forget what this style is called. One of my friends helped me out on Instagram. Thank you, Felina. I forget what it's called. but just that detailing is just amazing. And again, doesn't fit me, so I will be reselling that. I think I have 2 more to go. Okay, so this one I just found recently. The brand is Rock Mount Ranch Wear. I've had a couple of these pieces in the past, skirts and maybe some shirts even. But it's a little cowgirl square dancing dress, really pink paisley print. I see these a lot here. I think that square dancing used to be really big here in the valley, and so I do see the tops, the peasant tops, I see the skirts, I see the dresses. I don't know if there's really a market to sell them, but I knew with the Rock Mount Ranch Wear label that is a higher end brand, so that will be going up. And lastly, I found a 1950s felt poodle skirt. Again, sadly, this does not fit me. I know it's vintage because it's got a metal zipper. The fabric feels a little worn, but it's still in great shape. I flipped it over. Sometimes you can tell like if something's cheap because somebody's either just ironed it on, but this has actually been stitched on, so you can see the stitching underneath. Somebody took the time to sew this on. So again, this will be going up in my shop. Very cute. So I know I found some other things, just can't remember. There's just been so much going on the last several months, and I'm going to try to get back into a habit of doing these more often. And I need to definitely work on getting some things listed. So I'm not doing my thrift vlogs. I'll be trying to focus on my eBay listing. So if you don't follow me on Instagram, you can go check me out at the Sweetie Sue's. And if you like this video, please like and subscribe. And I'll be back soon with another video, whether it's my home tour, another thrift vlog, or even an adventure vlog. So stay tuned. Thanks so much for joining me. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.